This is Good Morning Transfers, and this is your transfer update.
We love a bit of transfer news, right? This regards Liverpool.
Federico Chiesa are interested in signing the player on loan from Liverpool. This is according to Sky in Italy. We do understand, though, that Chiesa is highly unlikely to leave the club in this window. There have been no formal approaches to Liverpool for Chiesa, either for a loan or a permanent transfer, and the club would prefer to keep him this month. According to Sky in Italy, Liverpool would only listen to permanent offers for the player. Chiesa, he has featured more for Liverpool this season than last, making 15 Premier League appearances. He's scored twice after signing from Juventus. Got 2.5 years left on his contract at Liverpool, but we understand that Napoli and Juventus are interested in signing Chiesa on loan from Liverpool, although we do understand from Sky in Italy that Chiesa is highly to leave the club in this window.
He is an incredibly direct player, can play on the left or right, can even play as a second striker, although he's not really a huge fan of that, to be honest with you. But when he did, he was astonishing to watch. You really need to just watch the match, for example, in Euro 2020 when he played against Spain, even in the final. It's these tears, it's his acceleration, it's his dribbling movements. He can get past his man. He can hit top speeds, which are 34, 35 kilometers an hour. He covers a lot of ground. It's a little bit less so now as he's gotten a little...
On today's edition of Anfield Uncovered, we're diving into some major Liverpool drama that could shape the club's future both on and off the pitch. Federico Chiesa's future appears to be reaching a turning point after a difficult spell at Anfield, while Arne Slot finds himself at the centre of a growing storm following Mohamed Salah's explosive Instagram comments. There's also a deeper conversation emerging around Liverpool's identity, squad rebuild, and what comes next for this evolving side. If you're a true Liverpool fan, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Anfield Uncovered, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get straight into the news. We begin with Federico Chiesa, whose time at Liverpool looks increasingly likely to end after a frustrating two-year spell at the club. Despite arriving with high expectations and clear talent, consistent minutes have never truly materialised under Arne Slot. While Slot has appreciated the Italian's quality, the tactical demands at Liverpool have made it difficult for Chiesa to secure a regular role in the starting 11. Across his time at the club, he's managed flashes of brilliance, registering 5 goals and 5 assists in 48 appearances, but this season in particular has seen him pushed further down the pecking order. Because of this, a summer exit now looks like the most realistic outcome for all parties involved. Reports suggest Chiesa is even willing to accept a pay cut in order to push through a move back to Serie A, where several clubs are already monitoring his situation closely. From Liverpool's perspective, the decision also makes financial sense. The club are believed to be seeking a fee in the region of $17 to $23 million, which could be reinvested directly into strengthening Arne Slot's squad depth ahead of next season. So the big question is simple: should Liverpool cash in now, or give Chiesa one more pre-season to prove himself in this system? Moving on, and this is where things get far more explosive. Arne Slot has now reportedly responded to Mohamed Salah's emotional Instagram post, and the reaction is already dividing the fan base right down the middle. Salah's original message, calling for Liverpool to rediscover their identity and return to their heavy metal attacking football, had already sparked huge debate among supporters. But Slot's alleged response has taken things to another level entirely. According to reports, the Liverpool boss acknowledged Salah's importance, but also suggested that recent frustrations and criticism may be affecting the forward's ego. He further hinted that a summer reset, involving new players and new mentalities, will ultimately reveal who is aligned with the club's long-term vision. Now, that kind of public tone has triggered major reactions across the fan base. Some believe Slot is simply asserting authority and trying to restore discipline in a dressing room that has struggled with consistency all season. From that perspective, it's about control, structure, and making it clear that no player, no matter how big, is bigger than Liverpool Football Club. But others see it very differently. For many fans, Salah remains Liverpool's most consistent performer in an otherwise difficult campaign, and questioning his mentality publicly feels like a dangerous move, especially when the Egyptian forward has once again been delivering goals, assists, and leadership during a turbulent season. The timing also couldn't be worse, with the season reaching its final stages and speculation growing around what could be Salah's final matches in a Liverpool shirt. Instead of calming tensions, this situation has only intensified them. What should have been a smooth end to the season now feels like the beginning of a much bigger internal debate about leadership, direction, and dressing room unity. And then, just when things couldn't get more intense, another twist has emerged involving Mohamed Salah's long-term future. Reports suggest that while Salah hasn't completely closed the door on staying at Liverpool, there may be one major condition attached: a significant change in leadership and direction at the club. In other words, questions are now being raised about whether Salah's future could be linked to Arne Slot's position as manager. That is a huge development, because it places Liverpool at a crossroads. On one hand, the club are backing their manager and trying to build stability for the future. On the other hand, they are also dealing with one of the greatest players in their modern history potentially having reservations about the current project. This is no longer just about contracts or form, it's about identity. Liverpool are now facing decisions that could define the next era at Anfield: squad rebuild, managerial authority, and whether the club prioritizes continuity or change at the very top. So as we head into the final stages of the season, one thing is clear: tensions are rising, questions are mounting, and Liverpool's summer could be one of the most important in recent memory. What do you think? Should Liverpool fully back Arne Slot, or is it time to consider major changes if it helps secure the future of key players like Mohamed Salah? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to Anfield Uncovered, and we'll see you in the next one.